West Florida on top. An impressive run for the Argonauts.
It is, and and how about JJ? Jonathan Jackson. What a game he's had. He's definitely over the 20-point margin.
And more than likely leading all scorers. We'll get stats here in about 2 or 3 minutes and pass that info along. Zaravica inside to Neiman, and Neiman has been the workhorse in the second half of the Bobcats.
He sure has, and what a player he is. He has really got some talent around that basket, body control.
Davila slips and falls, does Satano, trying to get to Davila. Squares up, then tosses into the paint to Mitchell underneath Goddard. Excellent ball movement, results in 2.
That's the third time that Mitchell and Hoggart have just worked that little two-man game, and they are very, very good. Max Hoggart, just a freshman.
Davila fouling Honer. Here's the third personal on Davila.
I'd foul Horner too, because he can sure shoot the three. He's missed one shot, or Honer.
Inbounds goes to Honer. Over to Caldwell out front to Hatano. Working it around, trying to get Zaravica back into the offensive play. Shot is no good. Mitchell had it, lost it. Thomas gets it, goes back to Mitchell, who gives back to Thomas.
Yeah, Zaravica just not able to finish.
Mitchell on the paint, fade away. No good.
Yeah, he should have made that. That was a crip, and he probably wishing he would have put a little bit more energy in that.
Bobcats on the opposite end. Caldwell trying to get that stroke back shot, no good. Neiman had it, lost it. Goddard's got it. Hoggard, rather.
Hoggart should have gave the ball up to Jonathan Jackson, and they still do, but that wasn't probably the shot. But how about that pass by Jonathan? And Mitchell misses another crip.
Couple of misses on consecutive trips for Mitchell. To the opposite end, it is Caldwell. Shot no good, but he is fouled, goes to the line.
Wow, 14-point lead, and it should be an 18-point lead as Mitchell has missed 2 point blank, and I'll bet you he wishes he had back. Stroke.
He is 8 for 8.
Now, his threes need a little work, but he misses. As soon as we brag about him, he misses it. Isn't that always the case?
Media jinx. Thomas lost it temporarily, got it back, lost it, got it back. Outside the arc to Hoggard.
I think he wishes he'd have pulled the trigger on that. He just didn't have his feet set.
Bounce pass to Thomas, and Thomas, I thought they might call him with the offensive. It looked like that elbow got the chest of Hatano, but Hatano picks up the foul.
Yeah, that could have went either way, and it went the way for Maurice Thomas. 9:31. There's a lot of basketball yet to be played.
Hoggard with 14. Mitchell's got 10. 7 apiece for Evans and Heron. 8 for Thomas. 2 for Cano. And 3 for Davila.
Yeah, Evans has got to hang on to that ball. But when you go in traffic, everybody's swatting at it, and he just got to protect the ball better. Great pass by Hoggard in there, though.
White near the timeline on the right side. Gives it to Caldwell. White looking inside, out front to Hatano. White in the paint, one-hander, no good. Whistle stops play, though.
Yep, penetration was good. Somebody reached out and fouled, and that'll put, one way to get back in this game when you're down by 13 points is to stop the clock and shoot free throws, and that seems to be working all of a sudden. Second time in a row they've been able to drive in there and get fouled.
Top scorers for West Virginia. Caldwell now with 24. Honer's got 10. White now has 6 after that free throw. Neiman's got 9, and 7 of the 9 has come here in the second half.
Yeah, and Neiman's been strong.
Ashley with 8. 2 apiece for Zeravica, Hatano, and for Lance.
Yeah, double digit.
8:44 left to play.
Yeah, my camera here. We've got people standing up right in the way of one of our friends' cameras here, and I was laughing at that. So,
battle in the paint. Winds up out of bounds. Last touched an Argonaut, and the Bobcats have it.
Bobcats have got a long road to hoe here, being down 11. But they keep chipping away at that lead that was 14.
Antano taking it to the opposite end of the floor. Lost it, got it back. Left side to White. Zeravica was not expecting the toss, then says, shoot, might as well fire away.
How about Maurice Thomas with another rebound?
To the opposite end, finger roll good.
Boy, I thought he was going to give it up, but I'll tell you what, that was a great play as he kind of did the old hesitation move.
6'3" senior from Milton, Florida. Whistle, and Davila is going to be called for his 4th personal. That will get him on the bench, and Mitchell back into the lineup.
Well, they need Mitchell. Mitchell and Evans have just dominated underneath the basket. I think they got both of them in the game now. So the big lineup is, I believe, Hoggart is going to stay in or go out? No, he's going to stay in. He's just getting down there where he can get on that three-point line. And again, when he gets his feet set, he's as good a shooter as there is in this league.
White at the stripe. Shooting the 1-and-1. Front end is good. Got the front iron, back iron, piece of the glass.
They've shot free throw. Have they missed a free throw tonight? They've missed one as soon as we bragged on Caldwell. But have they missed more than one?
They have missed now 3.
Wow, that's still a pretty good percentage.
White missed 1 in the second half and missed the back end of that trip.
All coaches that are on the other side want me bragging on their free throw, the other team's free throw shooters because they miss after I say something.
Jackson in the lane, gets the 2. Bobcats gave him the open seam, took it. Opposite end, White. Fighting, goaltending on Mitchell.
He is so quick. They almost let that goaltending go, didn't they?
Honer coming in. White goes out for the Bobcats.
Well, it's 12 points, and Honer can get them back in the game with his three-point shot. He is a dead eye from three-point.
78-66 game. Best point performance of the season, 83. So the Argonauts trying to get to that point. Inside to Mitchell. Able to bank it off the glass, get the 2, and UWF wants a timeout.
Yeah, the 6'8" Mitchell able to use the rim to protect his shot against the 6'9" Croatian.
14-point advantage, Argonauts. We're back after this. Argonauts 80-66. We select a player of the game at the end of the game, and one of the front runners has to be Jonathan Jackson with 23.
Yeah, he's played well. After that, you might want to consider Mr. Evans, who came in and just had that great series where he scored 3 times in a row. A couple big threes by Hoggart. But, definitely the front runner is Jonathan J.J. Jackson.
Well, if you're looking at defense, you got to consider Thomas. He shut down Caldwell in the second half.
He sure did. He has really played some defense, and he got the assignment. He's going to go over and shadow Caldwell now.
And Satano brings it down the floor for the Bobcats. 7 to play. To the stripe. Over to Honer in the corner with Hoggart defending. Out it goes. Last touch Hoggart, so the Cats will keep it.
Yeah, Hatano was able to shake Jonathan Jackson, who tried to sneak around and get the steal, and Hatano probably should have stopped and popped that jump shot.
Inside, 7 to play. Still plenty of time, though, despite the 14-point advantage.